Hi, good morning. Good morning, President Juan Manuel Santos, Colombia, Prime Minister Jens Stoltenberg from Norway, their ministers, ambassador, ladies and gentlemen of the media, good morning and welcome. It is an honor for us to announce to you today the creation of the Global Commission on Economy and Climate and its flagship project, the New Climate Economy. I want to express our gratitude to all of you, in particular to President Santos and Prime Minister Stoltenberg and all the ministers here today, representing the countries that are promoting and supporting this great initiative. As you know, some of the most urgent challenges facing countries across the world are to achieve development and to deal with the climate changes and all its consequences. However, the problem is that for many decision makers in government and business, there is a trade-off whereby fighting climate change means sacrificing economic growth, job creations, and business revenues. However, we believe that trade-off is a false dilemma. It is possible to have economic growth and job creations while fighting climate change. We also know that if we can show that is possible, many decision makers can then choose more responsible environmental policies. It's for that reasons that we are launching today the Global Commissions on the Economy and Climate. The Commission has been set up by a group of 7 countries represented here by the President of Colombia, Juan Manuel Santos, the Prime Minister of Norway, Jens Stoltenberg, and the Minister of Sweden, the United Kingdom, South Korea, Indonesia, and Ethiopia as an independent initiative. The Commission has an important goal: to research and prepare a report 1 year from now which will analyze the economic risk and at the same time the opportunities associated with climate change. The Commission will be unbiased in its endeavor, without prejudice and putting special emphasis on the economic growth that people need. It will analyze all the possibilities associated with economy and climate. We hope to be able to demonstrate that the match between economic growth and responsible carbon mitigation policies is possible, but we will be completely open to the scientific and economic conclusions, whatever they may be. We invite the public and governments to follow our efforts carefully. The Commission will be overseen by an international council comprising former heads of government, finance ministers, and leaders in the fields of economics, business, and finance. Among other members of the Commission already included are Trevor Manuel, former finance minister of South Africa, Helen Clark, former Prime Minister of New Zealand, Paul Polman, CEO of Unilever, Lord Nicholas Stern, author of the influential Stern Report, Dan Dr. Huff from Bloomberg, Madame Luisa Diogo, former President of Mozambique, Sri Mulyani Indrawati, former Finance Minister of Indonesia and Chief Operating Officer of the World Bank, Ingrid Bond, CFO of Vattenfall, Ricardo Lagos, former President of Chile, Chris Gopalakrishnan, Executive Vice Chairman of Infosys and President of the Confederation of Indian Industry, Xu Levin, CEO of the China International Capital Corporations, and others. Our idea is to widen the Council in order to have a very good representation and mix of interests and experiences. It is a partnership of 7 economists and policy research institutes located in the US, China, Europe, India, Korea, and Ethiopia. The research institutes involved are the Climate Policy Initiative, the Ethiopian Development Research Institute, the Center for Policy Research in India, the Global Green Growth Institute in Korea, the Pontifical Catholic University of Rio de Janeiro, the Stockholm Environment Institute, and Tsinghua University and the World Resource Institute. So over the next years, the Commission's New Climate Economy project will cast new, independent, and expert light on the question of whether and how stronger economic performance can be made compatible with good climate policies. So the emphasis of the Commission will not be climate change per se, but the right economic policies the economic priorities of governments, city mayors, business, and investors with whom we'll engage directly. Finally, the new Climate Economy Report will be published in September 2014 in time for the United Nations Secretary General's Leaders Summit on Climate Change that month. The Commission will also take its findings and recommendations directly to heads of government, finance, and economic ministers, city mayors, businessmen and businesswomen, and institutional investors throughout all the world. We will make a special effort to communicate our conclusions to the wider economy community and civil society. So finally, let me pass the floor to the President of Colombia, Juan Manuel Santos. Thank you very much. President.